Well, Germany issuing a serious threat to the European Union, and this is because of this very bizarre situation where, of course, trade deals with the European Union have to be done at EU level. No. Individual governments, the likes of France, the likes of Germany, they can't do their own deals, unlike us, the UK, outside of the EU now, thankfully. It has to be done at EU level. And so when you look at this Mercosur deal with the likes of Brazil and Argentina and a few other countries, what you're talking about here is a vote that individual governments in the EU don't have a veto over. So at least 15 countries representing 65% of the EU population overall have to vote for this to go through. And you've got some very much in favour of the EU-Mercosur deal. You see the likes of the Spanish there. Some vehemently opposed to this, in particular French farmers, but France overall pretty much opposed to this deal. And so the bizarre situation that either you could see governments, countries within the European Union having a trade deal forced upon them that they don't want, because of course, different governments, different economies, different outlooks, and yet either countries could have this deal forced on them, or indeed economies and countries that want this deal, that think it would be beneficial, won't be able to have it because other governments, countries inside the EU don't want it. In either way, it's pretty bizarre, really, when you think about it. Why you can't just have individual countries negotiating their own trade deals, I have no idea whatsoever. But it's a very bizarre EU system. And look, you've got Germany, Friedrich Merz, the German Chancellor, very much in favour of this deal. Then you have these sorts of threats now coming from allies of Friedrich Merz, on top of what the German Chancellor himself has been talking about. And you see here, one of Friedrich Merz's conservatives essentially saying that if this deal doesn't go through, then Germany is going to have to then look at additional funding to the European Union budget. Now, of course, the UK cash cow has gone. Whether or not Germany is happy to put more money into the European Union budget. Effectively, a threat here is what you're seeing. Germany trying to pressure other European governments, other EU governments into backing this deal. And just to show you, by the way, the extraordinary amount of money Germany is now having to pay to the EU, 47 billion euros to the EU budget annually, set to go up to over 67 billion euros per year. So I think that really shows you this bizarre EU system, how you can have mere governments elected at national level basically begging to be able to have a deal, or begging for it to be a block depending on what other governments do. Quite bizarre if you ask me, but please do let me know your thoughts on all of that in the comments below. Please do whack this video a quick thumbs up, and of course, as ever, cheers for watching.